Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of The Psychic Detective, where we tap into true crime and high-profile cases. Today, we are going to be tapping into the energy of American Airline Flight 5342 and the Black Hawk military helicopter. We all saw what that card was, so I got to tap into it. And what I'm going to say is that with the Black Hawk military helicopter, I feel like it was an unalive mission. What I was going to say is that lost loved ones. So obviously the cards want to start talking. So if this message does hit home, or you just want to chime in, or you would like me to cover another true crime or high profile case, go ahead, like, comment, and follow for more. So normally what I do is I ask my questions and I lay out the cards here, but these cards wanted to come out, so I'm gonna cover these real quickly. We got the crime of passion. All right, so I feel like, oh, not this. Okay, not that. Okay, so somebody definitely had intent with this. Okay, we do have the heart still here, love lost. We also have a child. Okay, so I do believe, like, in one of those flights, I believe in the Philadelphia flight, but there were also other children involved. I believe the figure skating team, there were a lot of young, adults or, teenagers. We also have justice. Okay, so I do feel like justice is going to be served in some way, or maybe somebody felt like doing this was justice in some way. And then we also got cleanup, okay? And it also happened in the water as well. So people are trying to cover their tracks. And there is one thing that I got when I was shuffling earlier. I feel like there could be somebody behind bars who could have some type of knowledge of what happened. But one last thing about this trapped card here. So what I'm getting is it's a trap, okay? And I'm also getting a wolf in sheep's clothing. I feel like these people trusted someone, okay? Thought that they were going to get them to their destinations like they do normally, okay? But I also do feel like, in regards to, the plane, even if they wanted to escape, they wouldn't have been able to, because they would have been trapped in another way. Look, I don't know if any of this is making sense, but we're going to go ahead and tap into the energy. We're going to ask these questions that I have written down here. What do I need to know about this case? Okay, so what do I need to know about this case? Okay, so I had to sit with this card for a little bit, and I got a few different downloads. So the first thing that I got was either someone in power, okay, they were abusing their power or authority is kind of what I'm getting, to gain control of the masses. Also, I got intimidation. I feel like maybe somebody is trying to fear people, to get that control of certain people. I'm getting mind control as well now that I'm thinking about it. And then another thing that I got is that there could have been somebody that could have been held against their own will, okay, or maybe, they were threatened or intimidated to not go to a different company, or I don't know, in regards to like business matters. And then another thing that I get is figure skaters. Okay, so the thing that I get is maybe some of the figure skaters, one or two, or maybe the whole group. I'm not sure what's going on. There could have been some form of abuse, as in, mentally, physically, or emotionally, is kind of what I get with this particular card. And then another thing that I got about this chain here is about being trapped, feeling trapped. Okay, all right, so let's get one more card about what I need to know about this case. What do I need to know about this case, and can I get one card? Thank you. All right, well, not aliens. So this is another card that I had to sit with for a little bit and go into it a little bit deeper. So there's a few things that I got with this card. The first thing that I got, which made me laugh a little bit, is what if the aliens seen this accident transpire right in front of them? And then another thing that I got, what if there was some extraterrestrial involvement in this? So say, for instance, if they did see it happening, maybe they could have, avoided the crash, or they could have, maybe, get the crafts to go in two different directions, or maybe they had some type of control over it, if that makes sense, in regards to aliens and, aircrafts. And that's another thing that I got spacecraft, or that's a word that came to my mind. And another thing that popped in my mind was Roswell. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know about Roswell, but that popped into my mind. And the last thing that popped into my mind about this particular card here, got that Project Bluebeam. Okay, that was one thing that I got. And you know how, they used to say, there's going to be things that are going to be happening in the future that they're going to try to make it seem like it's real, kind of like manipulating, lying to us, deceiving us, kind of like that magician card that was at the bottom of the deck. But yeah, I feel like maybe there's going to be some more events, or there's going to be some more accidents that possibly aren't real, but they were made to feel and think that they're real, if that makes sense. Welcome back, investigators, to another episode of The Psychic Detective. And where we left off was we were tapping into the energy of Flight 5342 and the Black Hawk military plane. But one thing that I want to show you guys before I shuffle these cards is we have the outer space, and we have the alien card. So if you guys go and watch part 1, you can see that I'm talking about Blue Beam Project and Roswell and all kinds of other things. So let's go ahead and shuffle these cards and ask these remaining questions. For some reason, I cannot unsee this. Okay, so I'm looking at the bottom of the deck of the intuitive intuitive Kev deck, and I kid you not, the first card that I seen was the moon. And remember we were talking about, spacecraft and aliens, and maybe possibly the aliens seeing this transpire, okay, or having some type of control of it. That's kind of funny. And we also got the sun, okay, so we do have the celestials that are coming out in this reading. But let's go ahead and ask this next question. All right, was this actually an accident? All right, what do we need to know about this? Was this air crash an accident? All right, wow, whoo. If you can see my face right now, my mouth dropped when I seen this card. So to answer my question, was this an accident? I feel like it was made to seem like it was an accident, but it says man-made disaster. So I do feel like, this was something that was staged. And that was the next question that I asked. I kid you not. The next question that I asked was this staged or was it planned? All right, we kind of already got our answer, but we're going to see. We're going to see what else. Was this staged or was this planned? All right. Debt. Okay. So I feel like maybe the Americans were in a debt, or maybe there was a debt that needed to get paid. Okay. Or maybe somebody got paid for this. American airline. I know this says American Crown or something like that, but yeah, it has the word American. So there's some debt that needs to be paid. Remember I said in the first video that maybe somebody felt like this was justice. Okay. Or yeah, doing this was justice or getting a form of justice. Okay. Let's pull out one more card. What do we need to know? What do we need to be made aware of at this point in time? We got surveillance. So I feel like, they need to check these cameras. Okay. Or I feel like there is something that's caught on tape or something was recorded. It's kind of what I'm getting. I mean, actually it was worldwide. It was recorded. Everyone's seen it. It's on TikTok. It's on the news. All right. So everyone was able to see this accident transpire. So what we are going to do, we're going to go ahead and tap into these intuitive Kev cards, and we're just going to get some clarification about this case. And for some reason, I hate to mention it and go back to that memory, but I'm getting 9/11 with this as well. So the next right, so we have a few of our cards, so I got to tap into this. So the first thing that I was getting with the Five of Pentacles is that this was to clear up a debt. Okay, the purpose of this accident was to clear up a debt, and we did have debt here. And then I also got it possibly could have been in regards to clearing up a karmic debt. And I do know that there was the same situation that happened years ago. I can't remember. I think it was like 1960 something with another group of figure skaters. History could be repeating itself again. It's kind of what I'm getting with that Five of Pentacles. The next thing that I got with this Ace of Cups, I feel like there was some sacrifices of loved ones. Okay. And I also wrote down exchange as well for payments. And another thing, I got payout. I wrote down payout. And then I also wrote down insurance policies. So, I mean, insurance policies in regards to the people that were in the plane, the company, whatever the case may be. I feel like somebody's definitely going to be getting a payout or getting themselves out of debt somehow, right? And then we also have hidden enemy. And then what I wrote for this one is like somebody or somebody's, a group of people, they have hidden motives. Okay, I feel like you never expect these people to be up to no good is what I got with that. Now, the last question that I asked, and this might be a weird question to some, but what I asked is, what are we, the collective, are we the people, what are we supposed to learn from this accident? Okay, and then, like I said, I just kind of want to know. That's why I asked it. So what are we supposed to learn? The moon card came out. All right, and I'm getting an illusion with this. It's kind of funny because when I just recorded this and I deleted it, we got the Seven of Cups, and that's about illusion as well. Okay, so make sure, maybe things aren't as they seem, or maybe there's some extraterrestrial stuff going on up there. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, but I also get illumination. Things are coming to light. Okay, information will surface is what I'm getting with that as well. All right, let's see what else. This wreckage did happen at night, right? And the wreckage was discovered in the day, which was a sun time. And now I remember that card that we had the moon and the sun card. So that makes sense now. Now, the next card that we have is a trash box. Okay, so somebody is definitely, they feel like, we're a clown. It's like we're foolish. I feel like somebody might be feeling like who's pulling the strings or behind the scenes. I feel like they're trying to play in our faces. They think we're just not intelligent beings or Americans or something like that, and that we will fall for anything. And I would have to say that some of us will. One more card, and then I'm gonna wrap this reading up. It's already getting longer than I expected it to. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. All right, so what do we need to learn from this accident? What does the collective need to learn at this point in time? What do we need to be made aware of? All right, we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so I feel like this is causing a lot of confusion, stress. It's causing a lot of upheaval is what I'm getting with that as well. Maybe a lot of people could be, suffering from sleep apnea, or just not being able to sleep. I wanted to say insomnia. All right, there's a lot of people in their head about what's going on in today's events. So that's kind of what I got. Like I said, if this does, resonate with you in some way, shape, or form, or if you'd like to chime in, don't forget to like, comment, and follow for more.